Oh, good morning, guys. It is like 05:10, and I need to get the truck going. So let me check the oil, and then we'll get out of here. Right there. That's right in between the checker pattern. Haven't run the trucks several days now. Alright, starting off at 1.1 miles. Oops. The horn is so touchy on this truck. Alright, here we are going 60 miles an hour. Got 18 miles on the truck. Alright, anyways, that's my scan gauge, and I'll tell you what it's reading. 4 readouts. The top left corner is voltage. We're putting out 13.8 volts. And right underneath that, to the bottom left-hand corner, is the transmission fluid temperature. I'm at 158 degrees. The bottom right hand is the engine oil temperature, which is at 198 degrees. And up top is my real-time MPG, which is always fluctuating, but it's been around 20 recently. Alright, there I'm running 60 miles an hour, and I should be at about 600 EGTs. The transmission gauge broke on me. The fuel, there you go, we're at about 50, I think. Yep. And then the boost, well, we're actually coming up on a hill, so you're gonna see that thing do its thing. Doesn't do quite as much. And for the temperature outside, it's 70 degrees. Alright, I'm gonna get back to driving. Alright, so let me try and show you guys what that front bumper looks like. Here's what that front bumper with those extra lights look like. A lot brighter. Alright guys, there's a scan gauge. 13.7 volts, 0 miles per gallon. And 167 for the fluid transmission temperature. And then 189 for the engine temperature. And I was just curious, let's look at the trip. So far I burnt 1.86 gallons. I went 33 miles, and there's my max speed. It cost me $7 and 38 cents to get to the trailer. Alright, so the first thing I need to do is I have 2 spare tires, and when you have spare tires, as long as you bring them, nothing happens, right? There they are. All right, there they shall stay. And then you get that ball flipped up around. Come over here. Flip the ball around. It's got a whole bunch of grease on it. Okay. Put that there. Very, very important in life. Just make sure you don't forget to latch it. Ask me how I know. Yep, just wanted to make sure. Trailer's sunk down a little bit, looks like, but here's the problem, guys. It's because I like stuffing stuff into my toolbox. There's only about couple inches between the gooseneck trailer and that toolbox, so there's a, in case you guys don't know, there's a little latch right there that corresponds with the latch right there. So you know you've got this all the way in, and that lights, and that clicks down, and the cap's supposed to be there to hold it. All right, landing gear's not all the way up. I'm gonna pull forward and get out of the weeds of here. There is a weeds growing through the trailer. Plus, I need to put on my license plate. It goes there. But I think everything's on. It's all connected. Let's pull up air. All right, guys. I've got a bus on the one side, never any traffic on the other. Creep ourselves out. Here we go. That fluid on the transmission. It's currently 6:20 right now. Doing pretty good on time. Right here, it's going to be a little bit of a harder workout because it's a lot of slow winds and twists, and going to keep that torque converter from locking up. When the torque converter slips, from my understanding in transmissions, that's when you get the most heat generated. About 60 again, and everything on the main gauge look good. Now I'm about 500 degrees hotter for the exhaust. Transmission is still broken. Fuel pressure, I'm just underneath 50. I'm at like 47. My boost, it looks like I got 8 pounds of boost almost all the time. That scan gauge, the top one voltage is still the same, 13.8. The transmission fluid is 178 degrees. The engine oil temperature is 206. And then the miles to the gallon currently says 14.65, somewhere around there. All right, now the transmission fluid temperature, which is 179, along with the current ambient air temperature on the outside, which is 73, means we are over 105 degrees on the transmission fluid right now, which is a lot more than I like to see it at, but that is what it is. And since I never actually watched the fluid temperature beforehand, I'm not quite sure if that's bad or not. The reason I'm still consoling myself that we're okay is that the main fluid temperature right there, trans temperature, is still way down in the it's okay temperature range. The only problem at doing a lot of towing at 180 degrees means that the fluid's going to run out of its viscosity faster, which means I probably have to change my transmission fluid more often than not. But that is what that is. All right, there's the conclusion. We got more tripometer, current trip. It's costing me $17 to get here so far. 15.2 miles per gallon. Burn 4.3 1.35 gallons, 66.6 miles. Maximum RPM, an hour and 7 minutes is how long I've been running. Or an hour, 0.7. Don't know. And almost 2 hours then. There you go. When you guys gonna see the next part, it's gonna be later in the evening. All right, I'll see you then. All right, there we go. There's the load. See how the truck does.
Oh yeah. You want till going down.
All right, guys, we're loaded. We're gonna go up about the biggest hill around here. So we're at 700, a little bit over, in between 700 and 800 on the EGTs. I'm gonna run out of space because I'm gonna bunch up on these cars, but here we go. Looks like we're at 900 EGTs, a little bit over. Transmission temperature is 186. Fuel pressure is 40. Boost is at 20. All those gauges look the same. Ambient air temperature is 75. So we are 100 and some odd degrees over. Almost made it the entire way. All right, guys, here we are back. Right now I'm at 180, 86 degrees. Can't see anything on the transmission temperature. I did 164 miles today. Truck did amazing. The transmission did amazing as well. Very impressed. Obviously I know there was a load behind me, but yeah, still did an extremely great job. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.